Hi, my name's Tia. I'm the orientation manager here at PhillyCAM. For anyone who's interested in wanting to learn more about PhillyCAM, wants to become a member and get started, they would contact me to get more information on those beginning onboarding steps. You're also going to meet Gabe today, who's going to tell you more about becoming a member at PhillyCAM and everything you need to know.
We welcome people of all backgrounds, political affiliations, religions, genders, sexualities, and more here at PhillyCAM. We thrive on the diversity of our community. PhillyCAM membership is only $30 for your annual membership. That's for the whole year. That equals to less than $3 a month to get access to our space.
When people first come to PhillyCAM, they have a lot of questions. So we're going to debunk some common myths, okay? Let's get started.
For starters, it is important to know that PhillyCAM is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that holds a contract with the City of Philadelphia to operate the local public access channels on Comcast and Verizon Cable. As a nonprofit organization, we are guided by our mission. So as you begin your journey here at PhillyCAM, it's very important for you to think about how your vision and goals help uplift our mission. Our major responsibilities are making sure that residents of the greater Philadelphia area use the public access channels and production facilities for non-commercial purposes. We also like to make sure that people have access to affordable training classes that teach them how to use our equipment, and also we want to maintain a safer space in the community where individuals from varied backgrounds can come together to make media that is in no ways bound by commercial restrictions or mainstream trends. A popular question that we get is, how is something like PhillyCAM possible? How can this even exist? Well, cable companies are required to give back to the communities for using the public rights of way. They dig up streets, sidewalks, all to run cable technology to get cable subscribers and to sell a product. Well, in using that public rights of way, the city says, wait a minute, we want something back for this. So in that return, the city actually gets a 5% of the cable company's revenues within the municipality. Also, they can require that there are cable channels designated for public, educational, and government use. These are also known as PEG channels. The one thing that holds all of this together is called a local franchise agreement. So remember, LFA equals PEG, Public Education and Government Resources. PhillyCAM began cablecasting on October 23rd, 2009. This is a very important date because every year we celebrate it with some big special event and something that involves going live to our channel. Now, it wasn't just magical that all of this happened. There was a lot of hard work that went into getting to this point and actually making PhillyCAM a reality. In fact, there was a 27-year fight by grassroots organizers, local activists, artists that were very, very adamant about making public access possible in a big city like Philadelphia. In most major cities throughout the country, public access came to be in the late 70s, early 80s. But in Philadelphia, there was a lot of struggle around figuring out how to actually pay for public access. What actually was agreed upon finally in 2008 was that there would be a provision added to every cable subscriber's bill that would go toward funding the operations of a public access facility. So if you look on your cable bill, if you are a cable subscriber, you will see a line item that says public access. And that's where we get our funding.
You may have watched us on local Philadelphia channels Comcast 66 and 966 for HD, 29 and 30 for Verizon Fios, and on our website worldwide at phillycam.org/watch. PhillyCAM also has a low-power FM radio station, 106.5 FM, which you can learn how to use and create your own radio program there.
Okay, so let's review what we just learned. Number one, joining PhillyCAM will cost you less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks a month. Number two, PhillyCAM is more than a TV channel. Number three, PhillyCAM will air just about any and all content as long as it's appropriate and within our membership guidelines.
So We have our guiding principles that help shape what kind of content goes on our channel. And not so much that we're like reviewing things and like telling you, no, you can't put this on. That's not how this works. But when you're creating your content and when you're operating in PhillyCAM space, it's important to think about who we are as an organization and what you're contributing to it and what you can find here, which is, people-powered media, right? Like Kat said, it's media that matters to you and to help transform our communities into better spaces, or spaces that are safer and healthy and empowered and excitable, and so thinking of how you're creating content that can fit into what our principles are and our core values. What can air on PhillyCAM? You do not have to use our equipment and space to create your content. If you've already made your own stuff somewhere else, as long as it fits into all the other things I'm going to mention, it's allowed to come onto our channel. So you don't have to use our stuff. If you have your own stuff, that's cool. Use it. Create your stuff. If you're, using StreamYard or something online, great. You can submit it to us as long as you have permission to use everything that's in there, including music. Like if you're playing someone's music that's not yours, it's not allowed on the channel. You got to get permission. And if you're using someone's video or art, you need their permission. And it has to be non-commercial, right? So like I said, no profit-driven calls to action or product promotions.
Number 4, members don't rent equipment, they reserve equipment.
If you want access to our equipment or our space to use it fully, then you would take our workshop. The certifications are to ensure us that you know what you're doing, and also to ensure yourself that you know what you're doing. We want to make sure that you know how to operate the equipment, so that when you take it out, since you're not paying to use the equipment, right, you're reserving it, we want to make sure that you aren't breaking it, but also that you're using it to the best of its ability so you can create the content that you want to create, and we get it to put it on our channel.
Number 5, our workshops are still very much active. Now they're just taking place in a different medium, online.
So we have our PhillyCAM members Facebook group. And so if you're on Facebook, you can just type in PhillyCAM members and ask to join. There's 2 questions to get in. One is are you a member? And why are you here? Answer those questions, because it's going to take a lot longer for me to let you in if I have to look up if you're a member. So just say yes. Just do it. Thank you. But once you're in there, you can post in there to see what other people are working on. You can request help and assistance. If you have your own equipment and you want to practice, ask someone if they have a project that they need help with, or if you're there's this really great event that needs to get covered. Is anyone available to do that? Right? If you go on there, you'll see that people have already posted some things. We also post whenever there's opportunities. For example, I posted today that Black Star Film Festival has this great opportunity for short filmmakers. So check it out. See if your ideas apply. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at PhillyCAM, where we're always posting the special programming that's going on. When you submit your first program, we have our programming spotlight for every month, which is here's the new programs that are available on our channel, and if your show's on there, we can tag you, and then you can share it. You can tag us when you're making PhillyCAM related things, and we'll share that, and then you're in the know and people know what you're doing.
All right, thank you so much for viewing the video, and hope to see you soon.